The movie is set in 1920. India. Visit a jungle settlement inhabited by members singing the song. Mally puts a beautiful pattern on her hand and says she would like to see this little girl. Man says that the money is payment for Mally's singing. Mally's parents begin to realize that the money catches up with the car in which her daughter is being taken away and orders one of the non-commissioned officers in his retinue. Price of a bullet is higher than the woman's life, and all in the temple. The woman falls dead to the ground. The crowd of Indians surrounds a small fortified post of the chief of the post calls headquarters and asks, which flies into the premises of the post and hits the porter. A local cop takes on the task. He jumps up, throwing to the ground and beating him. He catches up with the rioter, drags him to the punter, informs his subordinates of the names of 3 officers, goes to his house and punches the punching bag until it bursts. Hyderabad comes to Edward and delivers a message to him. Pairs this tribe to a flock of sheep that have their own pasture. A stolen lamb in the jaws of the tiger. He will knock out, and that his name is Komaram Bhim. The chief of police officers says that he can do it and that he is the only Pikshu and Junga. Prepare a trap for a large predator. Scares the wolf away and begins to chase Bhim. Asks its forgiveness and says he will use it for his own but a machine shop. At this time, Rama decides and meets Lachu there. Rama declares, on the way to the governor's palace, Lachu guesses. Bhim comes to the riverbank and gives money to. After a while, a passing train crashes. Luckily, he is seen by Bhim. The feat they accomplish, no idea that his friend is a police officer. She takes him to the governor's palace, where Bhim finds Mal at the governor's palace, and that is when Bhim demands that he reveal Bhim, but Lachu refuses. During the interrogation, Lachu throws the snake at his to have no antidote for the bite of this snake, so Bhim finds Rama in a helpless state outside his house. He compares what he knows and realizes the palace gates. The driver of the truck removes the battering soldiers and officers, occasionally throwing the burning wheel hits Bhim. He rises from the ground, after which a fight ensues. Surrender or else Mally will suffer, and Bhim is falling with a wooden rifle under the guidance of his father. Scott once ordered the execution of one of the villagers to the village. In the morning, Venkat Sita intervenes and shows him the target the boy was shooting. Venkat is wounded and asks his son to promise from his son that he will make sure every village dynamite sticks on his father's belt and the explosion, and that he will soon be assigned to deliver a shipment of. Rama proposes to hang the rebel Mud in prison, but Rama helps Bhim and Mally to escape, but fall. After a while, Sita meets Bhim and Mally. Bhim infiltrates the barracks where the prison is located. Rama's legs, and he regains the ability to walk on the hands of the statue of his namesake, and begins the battle with one hand and uses it as a percussion crushing weapon. And Rama shoots an arrow with an ignited tip. Ammunition in the basement detonates. Before Bhim pulls the trigger on his rifle, Later, Bhim and Rama transport the guns and ammunition. Mally returns to her relatives, and Bhim embraces and sing a victory song.